without further ado, while we light up, Robert has a question.
So this is actually a question that was posed to me by my boss, who loves getting me cigars. She wants to know why we don't inhale cigars.
Do you want to die? Because that's how you die.
I just assumed it was because I was a pansy, and that's why I didn't do it.
No, that's the answer, and we're done.
Fair.
No, there actually is a very good reason why you don't inhale a cigar like you do a cigarette, right? First of all, cigars are different. They're not about just getting the quick nicotine to your body. Even though they do have more nicotine than a regular cigarette, they're not about getting the nicotine into your body very quickly. They're more built for the aroma, the taste, and the experience than a cigarette is. Therefore, with a cigar, with it having more nicotine and more tobacco in it, if you inhale it, it is much stronger. There's a lot more smoke, and there's a lot more nicotine that you're putting into your body. All right. So that will cause you immediately to start coughing and kicking it out of your system because it's not supposed to be inhaled.
Got it. Because you don't want to choke up a lung. Okay.
Pretty much. You don't want to choke up a lung. But it is a much heavier smoke intake. Like I said, there's much more nicotine. You can actually get nicotine poisoning if you inhale too many cigars. But if you get a really strong cigar, you could get nicotine poisoning from that if you inhale. But taking it into your mouth like you do, taste the flavor, taste the aroma, everything like that, and blowing it out is what the experience is about with cigars. So that's pretty much the reason I know. Now, if anybody else knows any more, feel free to share.
I did share. So do you want to die? Because that's how you die.
See, Andy shared. It was great. That's the perfect reason.
Very succinct, to the point, you know?
The only other, I guess, the only similar, not having smoked cigarettes for any length of period of time, Robert might have actual more input on that than the rest of us would. Retrohaling is the only other similar concept, the whole exhale through the nose. But it doesn't include drawing all of that into your lungs and blowing it out. It's just a close off the back of your throat and push that smoke through your nose to get a. And they say it's a flavor. You can taste different flavors or different sensations. I don't know how I feel about that. It depends on the cigar.
Yeah,
I don't do it
cigar,
often,
for sure.
Except when I'm choking, so I couldn't really tell you. But it makes sense. Because you're taking it all the way to the back of your palate to get it go through nose, so you could get a different sensation.
You definitely get like some different aromas and sensations from it, but a lot of times it's a little too pungent for that. And like if you smoke something a little lighter, like pipe tobacco, it's not as harsh, so it's not as uncomfortable if you do it that way. With a pipe,
that's true.
That is my experience.
Pipes are a little bit more delicate in their flavor and aroma, more pleasant, I should say. So I hope that answers your question, Robert.
Yes, indeed.
You take it back to your boss and say, "Hey, I learned something today."
Or go back to her and say, "Hey, I was right."
Or you could have said that too. I don't know exactly what you told her.
4 out of 5 leaf cutters agree that inhaling your cigar is a bad idea.
Yeah, because I think Grimm's already like, "You're not supposed to inhale."
He's like, "Oops."